The pendant's promised the emerald caught the light as Julian fastened the delicate gold chain around Naomi's neck. The pendant, a teardrop stone surrounded by tiny diamonds, rested perfectly against her collarbone. 2 years together deserves something special, Julian whispered, his breath warm against her ear. Something as extraordinary as you, Kate. Naomi touched the pendant gently, hardly believing this moment was real. After 12-hour shifts as a paramedic, racing between emergencies and holding strangers' lives in her hands, these quiet moments with Julian felt like stepping into another world, one of luxury and ease, that sometimes made her feel like an imposter. "It's beautiful," she murmured, turning in her chair to face him. The restaurant Julian had chosen for their anniversary was the kind with no prices on the menu and sommeliers who spoke in reverent tones about vintages and terroirs. "But it's too much, you know. I don't need expensive things." Julian smiled, the confidence that had first attracted her to him evident in the casual way he dismissed her concerns. "Let me spoil you, Naomi. You spend your days saving everyone else. Let someone take care of you for once." He reached across the table, his architect's hand strong yet precise enveloping hers. When they'd met at a hospital fundraiser, Naomi had been immediately drawn to his self-assured charm. Julian Bennett designed buildings that transformed. Skylines moved comfortably among Portland's elite, and somehow had chosen her. "To us," he said, raising his glass, "and to all the dreams we're building together." Later that night, Julian slipped away to take a call, while Naomi carefully placed the pendant's velvet box in her jewelry drawer. Collection mostly of costume pieces and sentimental items from her grandmother, she owned. Her phone buzzed with a text from her best friend, Olivia. "So, how was dinner?" did he finally ask. Naomi smiled. Olivia had been convinced Julian was planning to propose tonight. "It's no ring, but the most beautiful necklace I've ever seen. We'll show you tomorrow." Olivia replied. "Weird." Hannah said she overheard him on the phone at the gym, talking about a ring. Naomi glanced toward the bathroom where Julian was still on his call. Door closed, voice a low murmur. She pushed away, a flicker of doubt. Julian was generous, attentive to everything she'd ever wanted. From the hallway she heard him laugh softly. "No, I can't wait either." Naomi busied herself arranging the pendant in its box when a slip of paper fell out the receipt folded neatly at the bottom. She picked it up, not intending to look. But her eyes caught the price nearly $5,000 in, then something else. A name printed below the billing information. "2. Vivian Carpenter." The bathroom door opened. Julian appeared, slipping his phone into his pocket with that easy smile that usually made her heart skip. "Ready for bed?" Naomi quickly tucked the receipt into her drawer. "Just admiring my gift again," she said, forcing a smile. "Who were you talking to?" "Just work," Julian replied, pulling her close. "Nothing that can't wait until morning." That night, as Julian slept beside her, Naomi stared at the ceiling. The emerald pendant on her nightstand, catching moonlight through. The window, beautiful, perfect, and suddenly heavy with questions she wasn't sure she wanted answered. Paper trails, the receipt haunted Naomi for days. Vivian Carpenter. The name appeared innocent enough on paper, but it echoed in her mind during ambulance shifts and quiet moments at home. "You're distracted today," her partner Damon commented, as they restocked supplies after transferring a heart attack patient. "Just tired," Naomi replied, though sleep had become elusive since finding that receipt. When Julian mentioned a weekend conference in Seattle, Naomi felt both relief and opportunity. Alone in their apartment Saturday morning, she hesitated before his home office door. She'd never searched through Julian's things before. It felt like crossing a line. Inside, everything reflected Julian's meticulous nature. Blueprints precisely rolled, design awards perfectly aligned. Naomi sat at his desk, unsure what she was, looking for until she opened his credit card statement. There it was. A charge from Carpenter fine jewelry matching the receipt's date, but larger than expected. Below it, a dinner charge at Cascade View restaurant where they'd never been together, and a hotel room charge. Both in Seattle, Naomi's phone buzzed. "Julian, missing you." "Boring presentations all day?" She set her phone down and continued searching. In his desk drawer, she found a business card. Vivian Carpenter, custom jewelry design. On the back, handwritten, "Call me when you're back in town." Last night was perfect. V. That evening, Naomi found herself analyzing every pattern. Julian's. Increased work dinners, mysterious calls taken in other rooms, weekends away that returned him tired but somehow energized. Olivia urged caution over coffee the next day. Maybe Vivian's a client? Or related to him? Naomi agreed, though the persistent ache in her chest suggested otherwise. When Julian returned Sunday night, he brought macarons from her favorite bakery and kissed her with such tenderness that doubt felt like betrayal. Yet when his phone chimed with a text and he angled it away from her view, Naomi felt that doubt crystallize into something harder. "Everything okay?" Julian asked, noticing her expression. Just thinking about a patient, she lied, realizing how easily untruths could slip between them. That night, while Julian showered, Naomi checked his phone, something she'd never imagined doing before. No messages from Vivian, but several from an unsaved number, including "Miss you already." "Can you get away again?" Naomi placed the phone back exactly as she'd found it, her heart splintering with each breath. "Half-truths, I need to check out a jewelry store today," Naomi told Damon during their lunch break. "Mind if we drive by?" Carpenter Fine Jewelry occupied a corner in Portland's Pearl District, distracted, with custom pieces displayed. In the window, Naomi entered alone, pulse racing. Behind the counter stood a woman with Julian's same amber eyes and confident posture. Her nameplate read, "Vivian." "Can I help you?" Vivian asked pleasantly. "I'm just browsing," Naomi replied, studying her. The resemblance was unmistakable. "Beautiful pieces. Thank you." "Each one tells a story?" Naomi pointed to emerald earrings. "Similar to her pendant? Those are stunning." "My cousin Julian commissioned something similar recently," Vivian said proudly. "A pendant for his girlfriend." "He has excellent taste." Relief flooded Naomi so powerfully she nearly laughed aloud. "Cousin, not lover?" That evening she prepared Julian's favorite dinner, feeling foolish about her suspicions. When he arrived, she casually mentioned, "I happened to visit a jewelry store. Today Carpenter Fine Jewelry." The owner looked familiar. Julian's reaction was smooth but immediate, a slight tensing before he smiled. "Vivian?" "Yes, she's my cousin. Did she mention me?" "She did. She helped you choose my pendant." "I wanted expert advice," Julian said, kissing her forehead. "Only the best for you." Later, while clearing dishes, Naomi casually asked, "When was the last time you saw Vivian?" "Probably Christmas? Family gatherings mainly?" The lie settled between them as Naomi remembered the hotel charge. The message, "Last night was perfect." That night, she called Vivian's store and left a message requesting an appointment to discuss custom work. The next day, Vivian called back. "I'd be happy to meet you. Actually, Julian's bringing me lunch tomorrow if you'd like to join us." Naomi's stomach dropped. "Julian's bringing you lunch tomorrow?" "Yes, our monthly catch-up. He always brings those amazing croissants from Belleville Bakery." Another lie exposed, each one making the next easier to find. The second gift, Naomi didn't confront Julian about the lunch lie. Instead, she watched, waiting for the full picture to emerge. It came sooner than expected. While Julian showered before their dinner with friends, his laptop chimed with an email. Notification. The preview caught her eye. "Receipt for your purchases at Carpenter Fine Jewelry." Naomi opened it, justifying the invasion of privacy as necessary truth-seeking. The receipt showed 2 items, her emerald pendant and a sapphire. Bracelet of similar value? 2 expensive gifts purchased together, but only one given to her. Scrolling through Julian's emails revealed exchanges with someone named Rebecca Wallace, flirtatious messages. Planning meetings during his business trips, discussions about their special connection. The most recent, "The bracelet is beautiful, just like you. Can't wait for San Francisco next month." Rebecca's signature line identified her as a project manager at Julian's firm. Naomi closed the laptop, a strange calm replacing her hurt. The pieces aligned perfectly now, the late nights, secret calls. the distant look in his eyes when he thought she wasn't watching at dinner that night. Julian's friend Martin innocently mentioned the San Francisco project. "You must be excited about heading there next month, Julian. 6 weeks is a long assignment." Julian smoothly replied, "Naomi and I have discussed it. We'll manage." They hadn't discussed it at all. Later, Julian received a text that made him smile softly. When he excused himself, Naomi glimpsed Rebecca's name on his screen. She'd seen enough. Her own worth, the architecture firm's anniversary gala, provided the perfect stage. Julian had insisted Naomi wear the emerald pendant, which now felt like a brand of deception against her skin. She spotted Rebecca immediately confident, elegant, wearing a sapphire bracelet that caught the light when she touched Julian's arm in greeting. Julian and Naomi interrupted them calmly. "Could we speak privately?" Instead, she placed Vivian's business card and printouts of Julian's correspondence with Rebecca on the cocktail table. "I believe in honesty in my relationships," she said. Quietly, "I deserved that much." Julian's face drained of color. "Naomi, please, I can explain." "No need. The truth explains itself." She unfastened the pendant, placing it beside the evidence. "This belongs with your other purchases." Rebecca stared at the printouts, then at Julian. "You said you were separated?" she whispered before walking away. Naomi left without looking back, ignoring Julian's calls and texts for weeks afterward. She threw herself into work, finding strength in helping others when she couldn't help herself. 3 months later, Naomi attended a hospital fundraiser for the burn unit. There she met Thomas Reed, an art conservator who specialized in restoring damaged paintings. "I find beauty in honesty," he told her when describing his work. "Even flaws tell an important story." When Thomas asked about her work as a paramedic, he listened with genuine interest. Their conversation flowed effortlessly through the evening. Later, Naomi learned Thomas was the brother of Vivian's fiancé. He had heard about what happened from Vivian, who had immediately ended her business relationship with Julian after. Discovering his deception, "She admired your dignity," Thomas said. "So did I, when she told me." 6 months later, Thomas gave Naomi a gift, not jewelry, but a small restored painting of a lighthouse weathering a storm. "It reminded me of you," he said simply. "Steadfast, illuminating, true." Naomi hung it in their new apartment, a reminder that some gifts reveal character while others merely disguise it. With Thomas, she found what Julian had never offered: a love as transparent as it was genuine, no receipt required.